Hey Planner Babes, welcome back to According to Allie. Today is the day. It's the video you've all been waiting for. It's planning guides versus wax paper. Who will come out ahead? We will see. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do in this video is just go over both, compare and contrast. We're going to do a little bit of fake planning, play around with both, show you guys why I like both, why I dislike both, pros, cons, and then you guys can decide. And then the plan with me that comes up tonight, the video after this one, will be me doing a whole plan with me using only the guides. So it'll be real time, real experience planning guide using. Okay, so first impressions. We all know that I know my wax paper. I might be an expert. I don't know. Some may say. So wax paper, it's awesome. You know how it comes. It comes on a roll in your cooking section. It's pretty cheap. I don't know, what is it? $2 a roll, depending on how big a roll you get. And it's accessible to basically everybody if you have a grocery store. Maybe not so much right now. I don't think there's really a run on wax paper right now. But anyways, it's pretty accessible, easy to find, easy to use, a staple in my planning. Okay, the next is the sticker planning guides. This is very new addition to the Happy Planner lineup. It's very similar to the wax paper. I have not used them yet. First impressions are you can get two sizes, so you can get mini or classic. They come with the markings on the guides and they stink. Boy, do they stink. Usually I don't comment about stuff like that because it's like, okay, who cares? It smells like, you know, stuff stinks, stuff smells plasticky sometimes, whatevs. But this one really is very strong. It's hard to ignore. And like I said, I don't usually comment on it, but it was almost impossible not to this time. Okay, so it comes punched, of course. It comes with the vertical layout like this. Comes with little pieces of paper between, separating them. Comes with the dashboard layout. Comes with horizontal. Comes with monthly. And then it comes with blank, which I really like. I'm not used to planning with the monthly. The lines on the guides. I do know that some people enjoy laying out their wax paper and doing the whole spread as if, you know, they were doing it on the page and then just transferring it. I totally understand that, but I've never done it, so the lines aren't really a draw for me. It's a really neat idea, but I would probably reach for the blanks more often than not if I stick with these. So that's what I'm going to use for comparing today. Okay, there you go. So here's the first impressions. Much thicker than wax paper, of course. Already pre-punched. My table's a little dirty today. Already pre-punched. I think that it's really awesome that you can maybe use them for traveling. That's a great idea. So if you take these, put stickers on that you like, and you plan on traveling with your planner, you could just take the stickers you intend on using and not a whole sticker book. But like I said, I haven't totally used these yet, so I don't know how well a sticker would come off of this for that plan. We will see in the future with using and taking stickers off of here. Okay, so the size. Let's review the size. The size is classic, obviously, so I can put it in my planner. I like a lot of room when I'm using these because I take a lot of stickers out. These are static, they stay this size, but wax paper you could cut to any size. You can make it humongous, you can make it tiny. Wax paper you can cut to any size really. Okay, how about cost? So these are, ooh, they're shiny on the back, so you can definitely know which side to use. Huh. Probably don't use the shiny side. So the cost, this is $9.99 for all of those guides that you guys saw. Again, wax paper is like $2, but If you really, really love wax paper and use it all the time, of course, wax paper will eventually cost more than $9.99. $9.99, and on sale with a coupon, it would cost a lot less. You could probably get it for $5. $5 once and use these forever, if they last forever, or $2 all the time. Or you always have this in the house because you're using it for cooking anyways, but can add up for more than $10. I don't know. You be the judge on the price for sure. Okay, another thing I've noticed just for YouTube, of course, is the noise. Wax paper is so noisy, and I really love the idea of having guides because it would be quieter when I take the stickers off of the surface for in my videos, and you guys won't have to listen to the whole video. So we'll see if that works. Okay, how about we start layering stuff down and seeing how it works. Okay, so I just grabbed happy quotes because you can pick one page and basically come up with a spread yourself. So let's put this one down. I've never done this. So you guys are witnessing. I'm pushing it all the way down. I'm using it like I would use wax paper. So because I don't want to be like using it a different way and then it's not a true test, you know? You can also, because like I said with the guides, and you're going to put it directly onto your planner afterwards, you can layer it like this now, and then when you lift it up, it'll already be a pair, and then you just transfer it to your page. That's cool. And again, we could do another one like this, get a busy, and we could put a little octagon thing if we need to add a time. So you can do this on wax paper too. This is not a wax paper only thing. And then we have, what else? We have this one. Oh, let's do this one. So let's see. Okay, this is going to be an ultimate test. Are you ready? I'm letting them sit also because I would let them sit on my wax paper. You've seen how long I let them sit. This is the test. I do this for you all, my people. Okay, so sometimes I really like to cut my stickers before I put them in my planner. And so we're going to see how bad it scratches the guide. But it will protect my table. See, it might scratch the guide, but it will protect my table. I have cut through wax paper and scratched my table before. Let's see. There is a scratch. Can't really feel it. It's not too bad. It's not bad. You could take one of these and designate it your like cutting sheet, which I might do. That'd be fun. It scratched it, but it seems like it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not cutting through it. I'm sure you can't see that. It's not even close to cutting through it. So don't have to worry about that. There we go. Okay, so then here's some trusty pages from from my Modern Peach that I'm not using. Oh, I also wanted to see how washi sticks to it. Let's put some washi here. Let's see how washi sticks to the guides. Okay, so you see here how the guides are here. They're hard to pick up, and actually one of the times I picked it up, it jammed into my nail and it bled. So be careful with that. Okay, so let's take them off and see. I know, drum roll please. Okay, you definitely have to bend it a lot more than wax paper, and it's quieter. Came off okay after sitting there, no problem. That's fine. Didn't curl too much. I could have been more careful to make sure it didn't curl. Oops, this is a weekend sticker. Even in fake planning, I have to do it right. Oh, it definitely, let's see here. It definitely did not take off sticky. Ooh, so there's that one. I know a lot of people have been wondering. In case you have been wondering, it does not take off the stick on the back of the sticker. It's a little harder to get up, and me trying to get it up, I've bent it. And it seems pretty permanent bend. So let's try tweezers. Again, wax paper I could bend all day, and it doesn't matter because I'm throwing it away when I'm done. But weekend here, and let's see. That one seems less sticky. I don't know if it's because it's vinyl or what. Again, the paper, so the paper you can see when you bend it. I don't know if you guys can see that. When you bend it, it's happy to come off. So you could bend it away easily. It's the vinyl one that I put the dent in my guide. Ooh, the paper comes off super easy. The paper ones come off no problem. But again, if taking off the stick really makes a difference to you, wax paper is your go-to thing. If you don't care about taking off the stick, if that's never been a deal for you, you don't have to worry about it. Then washi comes off no problem. Also, doesn't seem to take any stick off of the washi, which wax paper affects washi a lot more than it affects stickers. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. Washi can like be really stubborn about resticking if you put it on wax paper. So that's nice for washi. Okay, so paper comes off easy. Vinyl, you definitely want to use tweezers. That's the verdict on removing the stickers, because I don't want to bend my guides. So far, I'm digging the guides. I might be able to forget about the lack of stick removal for all the other benefits. I mean, and the scratch still, I can't even feel the scratch there. Okay, now another appeal of the guide. Here's last week's. Haven't done this week yet. I'm going to do it with the guides. Another appeal of the guides is the guide part of the guides. Okay, so you could put it in your planner. Let's see how this works. Oh no. That's kind of annoying. It doesn't line up. But it's by no means the end of the world. I mean, it's totally close enough. Oh, on the left it lines up almost perfectly. On the right, not so much. Funny. I'm sure that's also because, you know, some have, it's crooked. Where's my page crooked? There it is. I'm sure it's because some of the things are thicker lined, you know, like Coastal and Modern Peach in between. I don't know. But, I mean, do you really need it to match up perfectly? I don't think so. You'll know which box does which. You can pre-plan. It would make planning so fast if you went boop, 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 and then later in the week needed to do whatever. I did see somebody who basically, this is kind of ingenious if this is your thing. I wouldn't do it, but I totally understand why some people would. They have like an identical week almost every week in their planner. And so they took colorful boxes and put them down in the boxes and wrote on them. And then each week they'll just remove these and put it on the next week. And their week's planned every week. Now, it might look the same and they can write different stuff on here. If say you're doing the same work week thing every week, but the weekends change, you can write and do different things on the page on the weekends, and that will show through just fine. And then you take these off and you move these to the next week, and you don't have to plan and use the same stickers over and over again for repeating events, which is a really neat idea if you ask me. So, my verdict is, I'm sure you guys have been dying to know. My verdict is, I don't freaking know, okay? No, I'm kidding. My verdict is I'm going to definitely have to use these more in real time. You're probably going to see me using the guides exclusively in all my spreads for at least the next week, just so I can really get the feel for it in real time. I'm going to have to, you know, really experience the good, the bad, and the ugly while I do my spreads, so I can experience the problems naturally instead of like sitting here trying to think of what problems I might have. Like the dent, I really didn't think of with the vinyl sticker, but tweezers really did solve that problem. If you like, maybe I'll realize I really did need some of the stickiness removed from the wax paper and I underestimated that, and I'll miss my wax paper and I'll return. I don't know. But there's the comparison from the Wax Paper Queen, self-deemed the Wax Paper Queen. I mean, really. I love my wax paper, and of course I would never want to abandon it, but I also want to keep an open mind to things that might be better, you know, reinvent the wheel kind of thing. I don't want to be so close-minded I ignore something that could be making my life and planning easier. So be sure to stay tuned to see how I use these in future Plan With Me's. Check these out in your local Michael's or Joann or wherever they're selling them. I just grabbed mine on the Mambi website when they first came out. They do smell. I suggest airing them out, especially if you have any kind of asthma or breathing problems. Please be careful with that. You get a lot of them for your money. They're definitely worth a try, especially if you're on the edge of deciding you can't make up your mind. Grab them when they're on sale. Why not? Give them a try. Or because it comes with so many sheets, split a pack with a planner bestie, and then you guys can both try them out together. So there's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video to watch me plan with the guides. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.